questions that have been sent to us and some comments. It's about time we answer them.
Yeah.
The first one. We live in the US and we'll be visiting the UK in the fall of 2020. We have a month and we'll be renting an RV. Where do you recommend visiting at that time of year?
Oh, wow. I would say Yorkshire Dales or the Lake District.
It depends where you're renting from, really. I mean, if you're down south, I would say Cornwall. If you're further up north, I would say Yorkshire Dales, Lake District, because you'll get the autumn colours. Or if you're travelling further, then Scotland, west coast of Scotland. But anyway, you go at that time of year, it'd be nice. Enjoy your trip. This one will make you laugh. Your videos are really enjoyable, and we make sure we watch every one of them. But with every single one of them, we get wound up with each other and argue because we can't decide what ages you are. How old are you? It's driving us nuts.
What? How old am I in the head or actually?
Go on then, both.
In the head, probably 20, 21.
You old bugger.
I know. And actually, 63. Coming up 64 this year.
And I'm in my head, I'm 18, going on 17. And 2 days off 56.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting on.
What do you want for your birthday?
A surprise.
It will be.
Any hobbies, and any hobbies that you'd like to take up, like painting or something?
Too many to mention. Hobbies I'd like to take up: continue learning the guitar and learn some of the instruments that we have got. Hobbies that I do, a strange one, I collect skulls. Obviously don't go out and kill to collect a skull, it's all roadkill. But I collect skulls.
And
milk bottles.
He's a weird one.
Milk bottles that have got, glass milk bottles that have got advertising on. So, a couple of obscure ones. What about yours?
Hobbies that we do. Well, we don't do it as much now. Photography.
Photography.
We used to sell our photographs, didn't we? So that's a hobby. We still do it occasionally. We start putting more photographs up at the end of videos.
Geocaching.
Geocaching we do.
You can see in some videos.
Yeah. Hobbies that I'd like to take up. I would like to be able to paint, but there's no chance of that. I can't even paint the woodwork without getting paint everywhere, so painting I'd like to be able to do. Your mum used to paint, didn't she?
Mum used to paint, yeah.
Can't think of anything else really. We've watched you for quite a while and you seem really laid back and easygoing. Do you ever get wound up with each other when you're away for weeks at a time?
No, to be honest. Obviously, we were in Cornwall for getting on for a month. We can quite happily live together without getting wound up. And we do things together, so
I think we just bounce off each other, don't we? So we're pretty lucky like that. So, no, we don't really wind each other up. Keith can go off for a walk with the dogs when he needs 5 minutes. Is that 10 minutes? An hour. I'm thinking of starting my own channel, but I'm not sure whether people would watch or not. How easy is it to get people to watch? Well, we didn't start the channel with that aim, did we? We did it more as a diary for us, didn't we?
And people found it interesting, and it's progressed, hasn't it? So
yeah.
It started off with the van build, but then people want to see where we're going, and we enjoy putting them up. As Darryl says, it's a diary of our adventures.
It depends what you want out of a channel, really. If you want it to be a money maker for you, then you got to make sure that you really check the analytics on the channel, check the peak viewing time, how long people will watch a video for. You can really go into it. It's like a bit of a science, really.
Yeah. That's not why we do it.
We do it for us, and we do it. We've both got grandkids who we don't see, and hopefully one day they'll get to see what the granddads are like. So, and it's for our older age, so that we can remember where we've been. We look back at some of the old videos now and think, don't remember doing that. So,
but I suppose really you've got to think what you want to record, do it, and see whether people like it.
Yeah.
And then you can tailor what you're actually doing.
You can tweak it, can't
Yeah,
you?
to get more people to watch it or whatever.
Say really, just start it and see what happens, and then decide where you want your channel to go. But don't hesitate, just do it.
Yeah.
This leads on to that, really. How long have you been doing YouTube for, and do you think you'll still be doing it in 5 years' time? Well, it's about 2.5 years now.
I don't know, I've lost count.
I think we
bought
the van in October 2017, so we started doing the videos then. So yeah, it's about 2.5 years.
Yeah. And I'd imagine we will be filming still.
Yeah.
Don't know what we'll be filming. Probably the inside of the nursing home,
or the what was I going to say, or wherever we're isolated to with the coronavirus. So, yeah. And this is an interesting one again, I suppose, leads on from YouTube. Do you have a problem with trolls? And if you do, some of the channels do, how do you deal with them?
You deal with that.
Yeah, I deal with all the answering comments and whatever, and I try and make sure that I do answer all the comments. We've been really lucky. We've not had many over the last 2.5 years. Probably 4 or 5 in that time. The easiest way of dealing with trolls is don't answer them.
Just ignore them.
Just ignore them. Don't feed them. That's the one thing they're waiting for. It's just to be fed. They want you to bite.
To be fair, we've had in the past problems with on the geocaching side of things.
Yeah.
So we knew how to deal with.
They're like a serpent, really. You just cut the head off. Don't feed them. Ignore them. Because that's what they want.
Yeah.
What I usually do is, if there's a comment like that, I'll delete it, but I'll give them another chance. But if they come back again, they're just blocked right away. So if it's a constructive criticism or comment, then we'll take it and we'll reply. But if it's just nasty, then they're gone. That's it. Don't give them the pleasure of replying to them. This last one for now, and we'll do some more later because we've got quite a few. I've never seen a sign of a TV in your van. Do you have one? And if not, how do you pass the time once you close the door at night?
We started with the idea that we didn't want TV in the van. We read, edit videos.
Editing videos is a big one, isn't it? Especially when we're away for a long trip.
We don't have a TV in our static caravan either. It's just something that it's an escape from everything.
But to be honest, we've got a TV at home and it's on less and less, isn't it now? At home it's more Netflix or YouTube, to be honest. So, sorry? Amazon, yeah, Amazon Prime. But
listen to music, read,
chat.
Yeah.
Play game. Well, we don't really play games. So we've got games in the van, but we don't usually play them. Time just goes. You close the door and reading and chatting, planning the next day really as well. What we're going to do. So no real need or want for a TV, have we, in the van? No. That's not to say that other people don't or do. It's a personal choice.
Yeah.
We don't feel we need it. We'll do some more in a bit.
The next question is it easy to edit the videos?
that you put out?
His department.
We use Microsoft's Windows Movie Maker, just the basic one. We haven't paid for any editing, so yeah, it's relatively easy.
It takes a bit of time. It can take you a couple of evenings, can't it, really, if they're longer ones?
Yeah, and the next question is, how long does it take? How many hours of filming do you make to take one video? Well, we just video what we're doing, and then we edit it down.
We think it'll be interesting. We video it.
Yeah. Some of the videos, you know, are long, some are short, but it really depends on what we think we need to show. And it's easy to edit, just cut a bit out and add music. It's using Movie Maker. It is a basic package, but
you're constantly finding new things on it as well, aren't you? Experimenting a bit.
Yeah, we don't read instructions, like nobody reads instructions. So we are continually finding bits and pieces and shortcuts or new things to do. So yeah, how many hours of filming do we make? What camera do we use, and would we recommend it?
We use DJI stuff. Everything we use is DJI. We use Osmo Actions. We've got a couple of those, haven't we?
That's the main
cameras when we're out and about. We've got an Osmo Pocket, a DJI Osmo Pocket, which we bought when we didn't buy. We acquired it when it first came out, and it was good for a while, but then we found that the gimbal's a bit too delicate for the stuff that we do, being out in all weathers and whatever. So we got the Osmo Actions, and yes, we do recommend them.
Yeah.
And we've also got DJI Spark drone, which we use as and when, don't we? It's not the main camera, it's an extra, but yeah, we do recommend DJI stuff. We're fanboys, really, I think.
After watching loads of your videos and seeing how your filming techniques have changed and improved, well, that's good to know. Is it down to the change in camera or just getting better at it? Sorry that wasn't meant to sound rude, lol. Also, is there any one video that you have put out from early on that you would really like to go back and refilm? It's a long question.
Yeah, break it down.
Let's break it down. Yeah. Is it because of the change in camera, or are we getting better at it? I think it's a bit of everything. The
cameras have definitely helped, haven't they?
They have.
They've got stabilisation. The Pocket's got a gimbal, and the Osmo Actions have got stabilisation, which helps a lot. It does make them a lot smoother, doesn't it?
And we've started using them on small tripods, so handheld
bless you,
things rather than selfie sticks. So again, getting the stabilisation there. So there's been an improvement in the cameras. I think we're getting better at it anyway, knowing what to put in, and I think that's getting used to editing and knowing how long for each sort of shot and things. So it's a combination of everything.
Yeah, and the cameras have got so many different settings that we use. Keith hates it because I do slow-mo, and that takes a bit of editing down, doesn't it? Yeah. But yeah, it's good to know that you think we're getting better.
Yeah, and anything from our back catalogue that our early days that we'd like to refilm?
It's hard to think, really.
It is.
Because some of the early ones, they are very, not juddery, but you know, you can tell you're walking just holding a
phone or whatever.
A phone or a camera without stabilisation. I think I won't do it because it cost a bit of money to get in, but I think I would have gone back to that place in Yorkshire where we are filming this, Forbidden Corner, and I'd probably film that quite differently now, because again we've changed our techniques of filming, haven't we? That's probably the one that I'd go back to and refilm. We won't do it because we've been there, done that, but yeah. So what about you?
I don't know, perhaps more on the van build, and you know, do a bit better, a bit more detail in that.
I mean, the van builder was right at the start of us doing YouTube, wasn't it? And we were just doing it for our record really at first, weren't we? So yeah, a bit haphazard the way we film those.
And use it for some of the ones that in the old Land Rover.
Yeah, we didn't do much in that one.
No.
If you go right back to at the beginning of our videos, before we were really doing YouTube, we've got quite a few off-roading videos as well, haven't we? It'd be nice to do some more of those, to be honest, in the Land Rovers.
Out of all your videos, do you have a favourite?
That changes weekly, I
It
think.
does. I think yes. I mean, every time you do another video, it's the favourite to start with, and then something else comes along, you see something new. I suppose some of the Cornish ones,
I think,
the latest lot, because it was a good holiday. The weather was good, the views, and we did some quite different things. There are still more Cornish videos to come, and there's one video that you can hear the groans already.
I know. There's one video that is still to come, especially which we haven't edited.
Not yet.
But we were pretty pleased with what we've seen in the rough stuff, isn't it? So, but that is
different.
That's going to be the final video, I think, in the Cornish series. So it's another few to go. Not too many. Not another 6 months worth.
You both seem really approachable and happy. Is it the coffee that does it, or is it just you?
We've both always had the attitude you treat people as you want to be treated, so I think that's it.
Yeah, it's us and our backgrounds as well, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, for people who don't know, Keith was a teacher, I was a social worker, so part of the job is talking to people.
Social workers are never approachable.
I was.
But yeah, I think it's our backgrounds as much as anything. We're both in good places at the moment.
Yeah.
We've both been through some rough times, but we're both in a good place, happy place.
Just happy, and
it just shows.
We're happy. It shows, and like Keith says, and we like talking to people.
We like meeting people as well.
Yeah, we do. There's loads of these, so.
Yeah.
But we have built them up over a few months.
Without wanting to cause any controversy, do you have a favourite YouTube channel out of all the people that you've met up with? Apart from people you've met, do you have a must-see channel that you watch without fail? Well, starting at the second part of that, I suppose the one we like to watch is Tales from the Old Sea Dog.
The Adventures of the Old Sea Dog.
Adventures of the Old Sea Dog.
He's a lone sailor from Plymouth, Portsmouth.
Down there somewhere.
And he's sailing around the world. His are a must-see.
And they're quite nice, happy videos, aren't they?
Yeah,
and something different again. You know.
He doesn't just show the good side of sailing either. He shows the bad side when things happen. And the other one that I really, well, we both really like, we've met them, is a couple called Fran and Rich from a channel called Floating Our Boat, which is they live on a canal boat, narrow boat, and they're just touring the country basically. And we met up with them, really liked them, and I for one never miss a video. And if it's one that I think Keith will really like, I'll say, you know, I'll watch this one. But yeah, they're the two I think.
Yeah.
That's the second part of the question.
The ones that we met up with, we like Pippa.
Yeah.
Worm's Eye View. Dave Bertolini, One Man in His Whippet. Gadget John.
And Mandy.
And Mandy. So
we do watch them. I mean, obviously, time's a limit. So it's probably like you watching our videos. Some you think, oh, I'm not going to like that, and I'll not watch it, or whatever. Or you watch a bit of it and then switch off. But it's time limited. But we try and watch all those, and usually do manage to. Yeah.
Do you watch every video that a channel you subscribe to puts out?
No. Honestly, no. Again, time limited. You can only watch so much. I watch more than Keith because Keith works full time, and then weekends we usually here out at the van or at the caravan or walking. So no, we don't watch everything. Again, like I said in the previous question, you start a video and you think, right, yeah, this isn't for me, and you don't watch it. We try and watch as much as we can, but it depends on time.
You're really good at answering comments on your videos. Is it getting more difficult to do as the comments have grown? Well, that's your job, isn't it?
I try and make sure that I answer every comment. No, it's not getting more difficult. It's a little more time consuming, but I'm determined that that's part of us. That's what we do. We will never ignore a comment. We'll always answer. It might be a short answer, it might be a longer answer, depending on what people have said, but no matter how many comments we get, I'll answer them.